Let's look at the administration functions now. So let's open up the administration window and look at the various plugins that make up the system management. We're going to start with user accounts first. User accounts are entered in the top panel, beginning with warrant number, name, login ID, passwords, and also, most importantly, the system security level: administrative, supervisor, standard user, and view only. As the names imply, view only would only give a person the global rights to just view but not edit or delete anything. Standard user would be assigned to an officer, supervisor who manages different peoples, and of course an administrative user would have the ability to conduct all the different settings for the system. So you probably want to limit that one. When a user is added to the system, you can plug in a camera device and click the assign button here. It'll go out and look for the camera and then give a specific assignment ID to that camera and for that user. So it ties that particular camera to the user account. Let's look at system settings next. We begin with storage. There are 3 types of storage in this particular version of C3 Partner. When files are uploaded from the cameras, they are initially stored in what we call a media pool. This is general catalog area. When cases are created from those files, they are moved into what we call the case pool. And then finally, when they're archived and purged from the system, they are moved to a temporary holding area called archive. You can name these anything you want, but once they've been named during the setup, they should never be changed. System settings. There are a number of different system settings that allow some flexibility in the system. First, allow media files to be shared between accounts. So if you're a user and you have that turned on, you can select files from your catalog and share them with other users. Non-administration access to delete buttons in the catalog. Again, if this is checked and you're a standard user, you have the right to delete files from your catalog, but only if they meet the minimum required days that they've been in the catalog. So if the files are less than 31 days old, they cannot be deleted. Allow other accounts to download media files. If I am user A and I'm logged into the system, user B can hand me his camera as long as it is assigned to him. I can plug it in and all the media files for user B will be uploaded to user B's catalog. Supervisor catalog access to other accounts. If this is checked, supervisors can view the catalogs of other accounts and also tag and create cases on behalf of those users. Allow the user to select media for export. So what this does is it gives users the ability to export files to DVD or USB devices. Encrypt media files. If that is turned on, when files are uploaded to the system, they are encrypted, meaning that only the video players and image viewers within C3 Partner are capable of decrypting and viewing that data. This is a decision that needs to be made on behalf of the IT department, and it is their responsibility to protect the data if that is turned off. Minimum percentage disk free. Basically what this does is it'll give you a warning at 10% free disk space, and it will start activating retention policies automatically. Phone input mask. This can vary from area to area or country to country, and this allows you to put in a custom input mask for the telephone numbers. Retention. The media catalog, in this case, has a retention policy of 6 months, meaning that any media that hasn't been in the catalog for more than 6 months and has not been used for cases will get purged. But it is not immediately deleted. Just like all purged data, it is moved to a holding area, and if you look at the bottom section, it will remain there for 10 days until 10 days is elapsed. You have time to back it up, at which point they will be permanently deleted. Case retention. This is the folder where the case files will be moved to, and this can be by commission date or by the date that the case has been closed. Department manager. Departments can be made up of substations and primary departments. In this case, this would be a primary department, and these would be the various substations. And if you look at the user accounts are tied to a specific substation. Then we go to category management. You can be as granular or as general as you wish to be, and you can create as many categories or classifications for the types of cases that are going to be entered into the system. You can name it anything you want, and of course every case classification has retention days, and they can be set to whatever you want. And of course that goes back to the retention policy, so when this number of days expires, those particular case files will be purged from the system. We have race, and we also have roles. Roles are used by parties of interest. When they are attached to a case, people can be bystanders, victims, witnesses, whatever you want to define. The case media report. In this case, there may be situations where you need to look at the physical files, but due to the cryptic nature of the file names, it would be difficult to understand which files belong to what case. In this case, it tells you the file case name, information on the case, and these are the files associated with the case. So it would give a system administrator the ability to ID specific files with specific cases. Activity reports. Again, this allows you to look at any kind of activity a specific user has within the system. From the moment they log in to the moment they leave, every activity that they do is cataloged. You can also do different types of word searches, like if someone is looking to load a case, you can use, like, for example, a partial word load or load case search, and then only those types of cases will be shown. They can also export the data to Excel or HTML format. And that covers the administration features.